You are listening to the Fresh Take Network.
Everybody wanna be a star.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Got 'em, the podcast by the YYC SOLEdiers team. What episode are we on? I think we're on like 22. Episode 22. I'm your host, Adam Diesel Power, as usual. I'm joined by only a couple of the YYC SOLEdiers squad. We're missing Har today. Don't know where he is. hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he's listening to this, and you can blink twice if you're okay when we see him. But we've got, as usual, Mr. Legal Hustle Clothing, Albert Miles Mejia. What up? What up? And on the bottom, we've got Psycho Sid, JC, Jermaine Cummings, the Southwest PE Poppy.
That's right. That's right. I'm in here today. I'm gonna pull something here out of your book, Adam. I got myself a beverage today, man. I got myself a little Fever Tree ginger beer.
Okay.
Not local. Big box business, Markham, Ontario, something like that.
Sure. Canadian. Say it's Canadian.
It is from Canada, so there it is. Fever Tree.
You gonna crack
beer.
it?
If it's ginger, I love ginger. I'm addicted to ginger. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Pop the top.
That's right, as I do. Let's pour up the ginger beer, man. I'm ready to talk Air Jordans today. Let's go.
Yes.
Popping bottles, yo.
Let's do it.
Got a little bit of the bubbly.
So last week we took a little hiatus from the Jordan Silhouette series that we were going through, but now we're back. We're back in line. We're doing Jordan 7s today. So let's roll with a few other things before we get to the Jordan 7. I don't think anybody picked anything up this week.
No pickups.
No pickups.
I got a toy. I got a Gangster Bart.
Gangster Bart?
Man.
What is that?
My pickup.
Oh, like Mafioso Bart.
Yeah, it's like when he was in the
Gangster
Mafia.
Bart? Oh, okay.
I don't know. I saw it and I was like, oh, that's what I'm going to buy today.
Gangster Bart. Do you remember when there was like that whole movement in like the late 80s, early 90s, mid 90s, even of like Bart, like Black Bart? Like Gangster Bart. Yeah.
On t-shirts?
Yeah. T-shirts and everywhere. Yeah, that's what I was thinking when you said that. I'm like, oh shit, blast from the past.
Nope.
That's Mafioso.
No, different Bart. Italian Gangster Bart. Yeah, I got a couple things on the way, but nothing in hand. So we'll hold off until we can show you what we got.
Oh, I did have a pickup, but I'll bring that next week.
Next week we'll do a
teaser.
pickup. Yeah, you can't just tease it like that.
I mean, if you've seen my Instagram, then you know what I picked up. But if you
nobody follows you, so
yeah, nobody
will know. They only listen to the podcast. All right. So first off, let's go to what's coming out this week. Let's take a quick look at the few sneakers that are coming out this week that we want to chat about. The first one coming up, we did this only 3 weeks ago. We did the Jordan 5 episode, but we got another Jordan 5 coming out, this time the Raging Bull Toro Bravo coming back out. This is coming out on Saturday, I believe. This is the original one, used to come out like in that pack. But this is it. I think we talked about it previously.
Sure did.
We talked about the box too.
I will take it.
Yeah. Hard. It's going to be hard to get, I think.
Yep. Just like all the Air Jordan lows are hard to get now too.
Just like every Air Jordan is hard to get now, apparently. Because everyone and their dog wants to make a buck. But these are nice. This is a good retro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see any super glaring differences. I'm sure there are some, obviously.
I did see some. I seen someone on Instagram say that this one compared to the original ones are actually almost like 1-to-1.
What's the insole situation?
Great question.
Because that insole was correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was the wood panel.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The box print.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot. I totally forgot about that. It was.
Yeah. So we'll see. I haven't seen any pictures of the insole, so maybe that's your difference.
Maybe that is the difference. Yeah.
Might be.
But exterior wise, apparently everything is all the same.
Just a black.
There it is.
Just a black insole. So the original having the same wood paneling that the box had. So that's a slight difference, but still super clean.
Oh yeah.
Super clean color. Super clean shoe.
Can't go wrong, man.
So yeah, enter your raffles if you can. It's worth entering a raffle for. Next up, we got another Yeezy coming out. This time it's a 500 high.
Why does this remind me of Kevin Garnett off the bat?
Yeah, this. I don't know why you
got to explain that one.
I just think I saw the colorway and I thought about the Timberwolves for some reason, and I just pictured Kevin Garnett wearing them.
Oh no!
Kevin Garnett would not wear these.
Damn, KG. But he wore some suspect shit during not in Minnesota, but Boston. I got some beef with some of the shit he was wearing.
I still kind of like this silhouette. Like it's probably one of the better Yeezy ones. It's a little chunky. I like the high cut. It reminds what was that Adidas line that you mentioned, Jermaine, in like the late 90s?
The feet you wear.
Yeah,
series, man.
Yeah, it reminds me of something like that. So it's kind of cool that way, but this isn't it. This is no good.
Is that like what the brown pair that you have? Does it have that pull thing on there?
What brown pair? I don't have a pair.
Oh, I thought you had a pair of these.
No, I don't have a pair of these.
Oh, okay, never mind.
There was the brown and blue one that I liked that colorway.
Yeah.
I think it had that. I think it still had that sort of bungee cord lace, but this okay.
I could be wrong, but I remember someone saying that Yeezys were gonna have they weren't gonna be, you couldn't tie them anymore, or did they do that already and they just stopped doing it? Or
no idea. Gonna have to find someone else to bring up the Yeezy.
For someone that does like these, what's acquiring these like? Is it pretty easy to get these?
I think these are pretty easy. I think price tag is like pretty high. Like these would be like almost $300 Canadian, which is insane to me. So
yeah, not gonna be.
And there's not a big resale market, so they're not selling out. But they don't go to a ton of places, I don't think. So, like if you want them, I think you can get them. That's what I'm kind of getting at. Yeah, let's move on from this one. I'm done with this shoe.
200 USD. I did not see that coming.
Yeah. Oh. So I think these are coming out. Maybe they pushed them. For some reason, I thought these were this week. 35s are so weird. All the release dates are just like so jumbled. They just kind of come out when they come out. So,
do you think that has to do with everything that's going on with shipment?
I don't know. I just don't think they really. It feels like Nike doesn't really care. Like Jordan doesn't really care about this like 35. Same with the 34 and the 33. They didn't really like care to drop like them on release day. They just like bring them out when they do, except for like a handful of pairs, obviously, where they have. But even like the Paris 35s were like, when's that coming out? Nobody knows, and then it's just out, and then it's gone.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if it's on purpose or if they just like whatever.
It speaks to the modern consumer, I think, man. It's been so long since like the yearly game shoe for Air Jordan was sought after that like I think that's starting to reflect now with the way they get these rolling release dates going. I'm noticing a lot too with like my Nike basketball stuff that's not like super heralded. Like the release dates, they'll have a date, but they're so soft. Like they'll come out a week before or 2 weeks after, and over in Europe it'll be faster, over in Africa it'll be faster, then it'll come out here. Like they're all just so subjective, man, that it's just like I don't know. I think it's just a reflection of the consumer personally.
Yeah, I mean it could also be like COVID issues and shipping issues and whatever, but who knows? That could also just be like an excuse.
That's easy,
to
man.
slow everything.
Easy excuse.
COVID.
Easy.
Suez Canal. COVID.
Everything. So yeah, this is like a clean colorway. I like the suede, like the quilt, but I'm not going crazy over these.
What are these called? Just
smoke gray.
Oh, okay.
Nothing
to do with fear.
No, they do look kind of like the fears a little bit, but
that like infrared Zoom bag, both of them. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Right there on both sides.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Nice infrared zoom bag. Yeah, that's it. Not a whole lot coming this week. Those Toro Bravos are the big ticket. I think those will be the ones everyone will be hyped for. Get your entries in for the raffles if you want them.
I haven't won a raffle in a long time, and I hope I win this.
Yeah,
send good vibes Albert's way, man. Let's get him a raffle win.
Get it. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see who wins them. Hopefully one of us gets at least one pair. We can show them off a little bit. All right. So next up, let's go to a few topics of the week. But first, I think King Kamba is joining the chat. We'll get to him in a second. Let's go to the next topic. Adidas doing another collab. I know we've touched on a few Adidas collabs in the last few weeks, but South Park with an Adidas Campus 80, and they did a Towelly. So for those that don't know, Towelly is this character that's a towel in South Park that just loves getting high. That's his whole thing. He can't not get high. So this is their 420 release, the Towelly Campus 80. I'd say this is a lot better than the ones we looked at in the past. What do you guys think?
Better than the Simpsons stuff.
Yo, what up?
Yo, what up, R? Welcome.
Sorry, dudes.
All good.
I'm having same problem as Albert, I guess.
Internet not working.
Phone. Yeah, it's been a little bit of a shit show today.
Too bad. Well, we're looking at this Towelly Adidas collab, South Park collab.
Nice.
Yo, so hold up. His eyes are white right now, but on the other image, they're red.
They're what do they call that when they get like heat on them?
Heat? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
that's cool.
it's
That's
sunlight,
it's like sunlight heat.
Yeah.
so you're getting baked in the sun. Okay, I get
Baked
it.
in the sun. Yeah, I think that definitely adds something to the shoe. Sure.
Yeah, for sure. I
That's
think this,
like-
this is probably.
Can you imagine this getting dirty and trying to clean it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lights out, man. Terry
Just
cloth.
throw that in the
Over.
wash.
Yeah, you can.
It's cool though. Like I don't really know Towelly. I've maybe seen like 10 episodes of South Park in my life, but it seems like it's a pretty like one-to-one representation of the character. So you always got to like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a towel. I mean, it's not hard. He's a towel with eyes. He gets high.
As far as Adidas collabs go, this is probably like their collab of the decade because it's the only one that makes sense.
It's the only one that kind of is interesting.
Yeah. So,
Do you
these
think
ones are
this?
fine.
Do you think this means there's more South Park collabs coming,
Probably.
or is
I
this,
would think so.
I
Is this
would
a
think so.
one-and-done?
I would think so.
Yeah, I don't know. if
Let's just
Towelly's
hope
gonna
that
be
they're like you can tell that it's a character. Like if they do a Cartman or a Kenny or something.
or Mr. Hank,
Not like
the Christmas?
not
food?
like the Simpsons where it's just so stupid. Like you have
Yeah.
to figure out what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this one. I mean, this is out of the ones for the past couple years, this is probably Adidas's best right here.
I just wish they didn't do it on a campus. Why an Adidas campus? Is it because it's
Yeah.
not selling? So
They
have
just
to do
had
it
a
on
whole
some-
bunch of campus sitting around, and they were like, "Got to do
College
something."
kids get high on campus.
So the campus
So they
80
put it
is
on
just
a
like
campus?
Wow.
it's just like
Hey.
a wider gazelle, right?
Come on, Adidas.
Yeah.
Hire me.
I think it's almost like it's not a skate shoe, but it could almost be like the skate shoe
Yeah, it's like
version.
that skate hybrid.
Yeah,
Almost.
it's just wider,
Yeah,
and the toe. I think the toe part of it is like it's more round compared to a gazelle, because a gazelle I think is more straight.
I think
No
so,
doubt.
something like that. Yeah.
I'm not the Adidas aficionado, but the campus was the joint that was like always in stores, right? 60,
Yeah.
70
Yeah,
bucks
just-
US. Yeah.
they always have
Logos.
campus.
Clearance,
Yeah,
clearance
always sitting
shit.
around.
Hmm.
Yeah, so maybe we'll see some more South Park collabs in the near Adidas future. We can see how they look, give our opinions. Har, you got any pickups this week?
Not this week, but they're on their way, so I'll have some
Okay.
next week.
Okay,
actually.
cool.
Yeah.
I didn't want to skip over you if you had some
Yeah.
bangers coming
I'm
in.
trying to
but-
think. I'm trying to think. No, I mean my locker got full in the US, so I finally got those. So next week I'll have a pair. by
Dope.
Wednesday, I think. So we're
Dope.
good. Yeah.
Cool. So we'll see those next week. Let's do that.
Sir.
Oh, and tell.
Next up, we've got a Reebok collab. I think we've shown a few different. It's actually an Insta Pump Fury. Is that what it is? Insta Pump Fury? Yeah, that's what it is.
So maybe
collab with Jurassic Park. Okay.
You know what's funny? A friend sent me this image when I was in Drumheller over the weekend.
Perfect.
What?
At the museum? At the dinosaur museum?
No, we were just at the hoodoos and stuff. But still.
Still very dinosaur. So we got, this super Jurassic Park inspired Insta Pump Fury. Oh, there's 3 shoes.
Oh.
Maybe there'll be pictures. We'll see.
I think it's dope, man. Those Ford Rangers are one of my favorite parts of that whole movie. Like those things were fire.
Anyone ever see that whip that's around around C?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And then what's the actor's name again that plays the dude with the fucking spray can?
Wayne Knight.
Yeah,
he's Newman.
He got a fucking action figure on at Toys R Us.
And 30 years later, 25 years later, Jurassic Park still goes. That's what's up, man. It's a dope little colorway.
It's weird. It's like
cool.
it's sort of like why? Like why now?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. If I can get these for cheap, I probably might buy them.
Yeah, if they're sitting at like a Marshall's or like a Winners,
or like
$50,
like the Reebok outlet.
Yeah, Reebok outlet.
I know I've said this before, but like Reebok is always so quick to pimp out the Insta Pump Fury. They get so experimental with this.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen a regular colorway in this thing, man. Like Insta Pump Furies are always wild.
I think if it was a regular color though, it'd be so boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would.
It just looks like a wild shoe that you have to do wild colors on it.
I should take this shoe and just do a mock-up of it of just in like black and white and see what it looks like.
Terrible.
Why would you crazy?
Why would you even do that?
And then there's the Monarch toe cap. It's also crazy. And then just to bring it all together.
Yeah.
Monarch toe cap. Right
so there's 2 other shoes in this pack. There's a classic leather legacy and a Club C legacy.
Oh, the Club C might be cool.
Yeah, I don't know there's no pictures yet, or I couldn't find any. Maybe you can find them at home. Maybe we'll bring them up next week if we can see them. But yeah, it's cool. It's like, it's a cool nostalgia thing, but it's also like, why now? Like maybe if there was like another Jurassic World movie coming out, like why wouldn't you tie it in with that? Like, why not wait? Why not do this like 2 years ago when there was another Jurassic World movie?
Have it in the movie and they're like running from the dinosaurs and you get a quick look at the shoe.
Do something with it. Maybe they're just trying to boost it up so that Master P and Baron Davis have to pay a little more for Reebok when that's coming down the pipeline. I think they're still trying to sell Reebok, if I'm not mistaken.
Cap, but I think they're just trying to pump. I think they're just trying to pump up the brand.
Pump it
Might
up.
Might be.
Good one. You're definitely a dad. You're definitely a dad at this point.
Somewhere Carter just give a little half smile. Say,
hey, that's my dad. That's my dad. All right, on to the next topic of the week. We got another 420 shoe after we did the Towley one. Nike is doing another 420 release. This one's called the Maui Wowie. So it's got like a Hawaiian print. It's a Dunk SB High. It's got like a blue and kind of rose, like peach print with the orange tag, some linen colorway. But this is another rip off or rip away, tear away, cut away, whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah.
So underneath the pattern, you're looking at 2 different things. So you tear away the mid part here and the ankle collar, and it's like an orange and red floral pattern. And on the toe cap and around the heel is like a fuzzy green, like turf.
Like it, man. That's a little ode to a classic sativa. Maui Wowie's been sending people to outer space for years. So it's kind of cool that Nike have given a nod here with 420 coming up to Maui Wowie for sure.
I just think of Half Baked when he yells that. Doesn't he yell Maui Wowie?
I've seen Half Baked since it was new.
As Samson.
So I couldn't tell you.
Okay. Okay. So here's what it looks like. You do have to actually cut away the shoe. So it's not like something that's going to wear off. So similar to those Jeff McFetridge Vandals and things like that, where you actually had to cut off or rip away.
I don't know why they would rip it though. Why don't you just light it on fire, like lighting a joint?
Yeah, wasn't that the Cheech and Chong ones you could do that with? Cheech and
Chong was like,
I feel like that's like you probably damage the shoe. You don't want to do that too much. I wouldn't trust too many people doing that right. You'd end up with those Levi Jordan 4s that I was trying to buy this last week.
Wow.
Where some guy posted on one of the sneaker groups I'm in that he had a pair of Levi 4s, decent price, worn a couple times. I was like, sick. Look at the pictures. One of the shoes is just destroyed. Like he tried to distress it and just did a terrible job.
He lit it on fire too, didn't he?
I don't know. I have no idea what he did.
It looks like it.
And then he gave up. And then the other shoe just looks pristine. And then you have like, why would anybody buy this? Like, no chance.
The thing about this whole customizable shoes now, man, you're gonna have a whole bunch of pairs like that in the next few years, where motherfuckers are just trying to do this, that, and the third to their shoes, and be like, "Oh man, actually, I really can't do this shit," and just try to sell them for cheap. But no one's gonna buy them because one is destroyed and one is perfect.
I've seen that a lot with the New York to Paris Jordan 1s. That people tried to rub away certain things to make it look cool.
Yeah.
And then it looks terrible. And then they try to sell them for like $100 and nobody's buying.
I don't know why. Like the pink under there just looks dope by itself. Like
just let it go.
Another design. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I do like this though. I do like you have to work for it because I don't think I would ever take off the top panel. I like the top floral.
You just like the floral.
Yeah.
I think it would be cool to like do the floral for like a couple years and then rip it off and then you can like go with the other one. I think that would be a dope way to go. Well, that's it. Nike. I mean, we just said Adidas did the best collab they've done in a long time with the Towley, but Nike just does a normal release for 420 and just blows it out of the water.
No doubt.
It's not even a contest at this point. Well, I think weather's getting nice out here. I did see some snow today, so I don't even know if that's really happening. But
it was in Red Deer.
I saw some at my house. I saw flakes. Okay. It didn't stick, but there were flakes. Yeah, at like around lunchtime.
Man, it snowed hella here, guys.
Shit.
It's because you don't live in the city, so it doesn't even count. But yeah, summer is on the way.
Yes, fair treat.
Summer is on the way, and that means Jordan Brand has their summer retro collection coming out, and they just launched a bunch of official pictures of what they have. So why don't we take a quick look at what they have here? We've already seen a lot of these shoes, but now we're getting official looks at them. So we got another Jordan 1.
Yes, sir.
When I saw this, I was like, didn't this come out? But that was the turbo green. And then there was the tie-dye. And then there was another blue. I don't even know. This is now the Hyper Royal. Hyper Royal. Is that what they're calling it?
Yeah.
So is this like if you missed out on the gray, what are they called? The Zen Grays or whatever? You can get
the neutral gray.
Neutral grays?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like sort of like
people are gonna be painting this pair white, like all the parts that are blue, and then there you go. You got neutral grays.
Maybe. I kind of I like this one better than the University Blue. I will say that. It's a little bit different, but that's it. Nothing crazy.
Suede is cool.
Yeah, it's nice, like faded. Yeah, let's move on. Then we got, what are they calling this? The Shadow 2.0?
Yo, I swear to God, I got a pair of Nike Dunks. You know those Air Force Ones that came out, the snake ones with the reflective? I don't know what they're called. But I have a pair of Nike Dunks that look exactly like this colorway right here.
Yeah, they look like that snake Air Force. I think you just said.
Yeah, but I have it
Exact
in I have the dunk
okay.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Just get a shadow. Just get a shadow. I should say.
Shadow.
Then we got a real banger finally in the Jordan 1 category.
Yeah.
Metallic purple.
That is fire.
First time in the actual OG retro. First time with the Nike Air on the tongue. The last time these came out was 2009, I want to say.
Oh my God.
International exclusive at the time. So only Canada, only Europe. Came out in the Do the Right Thing pack, they were calling it. Had a little bit of like a liner pattern. I got a pair of these on clearance in Montreal like months after the release. And then I wore them and sold them, and now they're worth a lot of money, and now these are coming out. So, but this is a super clean color, and like such a dope OG color that has never seen the light of day really in the right way until now.
And this purple pair was hard to find. I found, like, I remember people saying after years, like, this was one of the harder colors to find over the red pair and the green pair.
It's because it was an international exclusive, and like you could, like Livestock had them here. You could just go and get them, and they just sat on the shelf for a long time.
No, but I mean, like after, when you wanted to find it after.
Oh yeah, well that's because it's international exclusive. Most people are wanting them from the US. So. Next up, another Jordan 1. I don't even want to guess what this is called.
Next, lemonade.
Fuchsia yellow. Next. Then we got, is this a women's? This has to be a women's.
I think that's a women's. I feel like that Jordan 1 is a women's too. The one
I think it is too. So we got like a peach suede with like, I don't know, fuchsia, more fuchsia.
Yeah.
Around Jordan 3.
Still got some coral going on there.
That's not bad.
Coral. I'd say coral.
I feel like the midsole pink sort of ruins it for me almost. I like the rest of it washed out.
It looks like the Crimson 3 midsole.
Yeah. Just washed out a little bit.
I like the clear sole.
If that back tab is swoosh, that's kind of fire.
That sole is nice though. It's translucent.
Yeah. Not bad.
Yeah. The outsole is clear. That's always nice.
Not bad.
Next up, we got a Jordan 4. I think this is another women's one, or is this a men's one?
This is
full family size one, I think, isn't it?
Full size run?
I think this is everybody.
It might be full size.
Yeah, what are they calling this one? I'll come down here.
Or a white cement.
Tech gray.
This has like shades of that sand women's one for me.
Oh, yeah,
that's why I think it's like a women's color.
Yeah.
But yeah, tech gray. So all white with some tech gray hints. Okay.
Wasn't weren't the black ones tech gray?
Yeah, they were. The black, the Oreo.
The Oreos.
Tech gray. Then we talked about this the other week. Not the Oregon Duck, not the 28 Days of Flight Jordan 6. Black with electric green.
The Noragons.
Is it electric green? Yeah, electric green this time.
Electric green.
It's nice. But
yeah, it's all right. I'm not gonna cop it, but it's all right.
Yeah. Then we got Jordan 7, which we're on. We're on this week, so we got Flint's coming out. Flint Jordan 7s.
Surprised me the hell that these are coming back.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Me neither.
2006 lifestyle era. Swoop. What? Another retro of a lifestyle era shoe?
Didn't these sit back then too?
You better believe.
Yeah.
The gear for this was nice, man. The gear that came out with this stuff.
Yeah. The colorway is nice. Like Flint Grape and Varsity Purple together. Is it Varsity? Probably. Together is nice. It's a nice combo. I always liked it on this.
Did you get the 06 pair?
No, I never did.
Yeah, I didn't know.
My cousin got them on eBay I think last year, 2 years ago for cheap.
$30. I was just gonna say.
There we go.
Yeah, super cheap. Next up. Okay, here we go. This is a women's. This is a women's colorway of the Jordan 11 Low Citrus. They retroed this like 5 years ago, I think, and it was just a GS size, so it only came up to like a 10 women's, I think.
Like it was extended, right?
It was extended, but it was not extended enough for people with bigger feet like myself. Not even like Jermaine. Jermaine has no chance. So,
It's got no
not even
chance.
me.
No
Like,
chance.
I'm
but
asleep.
these are supposed. I would imagine they would come the same as like those purple ones and all the other ones that have been coming. So I'm hoping like a 12 women's.
Yeah.
These will come to. I would definitely be able to fit that. I would make it work. I've been looking for a citrus for years. I would have loved to have a pair of citrus. So
Here we go.
if these retros come to me,
Here's your chance.
beautiful.
Used to be unicorns.
Yes.
Yeah, it used to be.
I'm still waiting for that citrus sample that they always kept showing
Oh,
with
yeah.
the actual
Yep.
citrus toe and like patent.
The leather, yep,
Yep.
and the leather
Oh.
upper.
Yep.
Man, beautiful.
They'll come.
If only. If only.
Beautiful. This is nice. This is nice though. I'll take this any day.
Yeah, it's a clean
Um, And then next, the Legend. Is it Legend Blue? I still haven't
think
got
so. I
a
think it's
full
still
answer
Legend.
on this.
pair. Yeah.
Legend Blue Jordan 11 low. So
I like these better than the mids.
Oh,
Whoa.
sacrilege!
Yeah.
Explain
What
yourself,
the
Albert.
hell?
Explain yourself.
Okay, the legend
Bruh.
the legend blues, every time I look at them and I put them on my feet, they just look super bulky. I don't know why. I think it's just because they're white. But these just look a little slimmer
Okay.
without that without the mid part.
Maybe.
well, I think I agree with you. I like these better than the 2014 Legend Blues.
What?
I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm comparing.
Just because I
I'm
hate that
comparing them.
quality. I hate that quality, and I just like kind of hate that shoe now. I just
Oh,
like
man, we're thinking that this is going to be a good quality shoe.
Yeah.
maybe I don't know.
Like
I'm hoping. Maybe I'm hopeful.
Bug it.
not gonna be any better.
I'm hopeful.
Bug it.
I also do like that it's leather and not the mesh for this pair.
The mids
Yeah, it's
is
got leather
It's the
upper.
it's exact same.
No,
It's got the mesh
It's the
tongue
same.
with the
I'm pretty
leather
sure it's
upper.
the same.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same leather upper.
Yeah,
with the mesh
bro.
toe.
The Columbias are my favorite Jordan 11 ever.
But
so.
see, the Columbias are not. But the like we were saying, the 2014 like Legend Blues, they're bulky, man.
Yeah, they're big, they're thick, but they're the only ones that exist. So like,
Yeah.
the all ones before that are all tore up or all
They're
yellow patent leather at
destroyed.
this point.
Yeah,
they're
of
the only ones
course.
you can have that are new. So like, de facto, amazing, just because they're newest.
Well, I'm
Unless the size.
They're
is
not my
different.
favorite, but yeah.
I'm
All right.
searching. I'm gonna be out for these ones, I think. And we'll get these. Hopefully, we'll be able to get these in before we do the Jordan 11 show. And then I have an 01 pair, and I have the 2014 pair, and hopefully this we can do a little comparison of the three.
I'm in love with
That'd
the
be
good.
Columbias, man. The Columbias are just too much. So when
I love
Legend
Columbias
came through-
are my favorite 11 too.
really.
eh?
Yeah.
I did not know this.
Columbias are my
Jams.
I've known
favorite.
you forever. That's
Wow.
09 Space Jam. 09.
Come-
I
Columbias
thought
are
they
my
would have been the
favorite.
DMPs.
Maybe the white red lows sometimes,
that's what I thought was your favorite.
but like that's a low. I don't count. It's not 11.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
Yo, mids
then.
and lows.
Okay.
Columbia is my favorite mid. White and red is my favorite low.
next thing you know, he's gonna tell us his favorite is actually gonna be an SE.
Yeah.
Nope.
Take your
Oh,
11
man.
card away from you.
What else? What else we got here? Jordan 12.
I like
Didn't
these
these already
two.
come out?
These already came out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why this is summer,
Yeah.
but because the dumb rolling releases, these will be coming out for the
Yeah.
next 3 months, like whatever.
Exactly.
And 13. What is this one they're calling?
Trash.
Red Flint. They're calling it a red Flint.
Oh, those
Oh,
used to be a
my.
unicorn, man. The Kevin Martin PEs.
Yeah.
And now, here for everybody with the cheap leather and the no Kevin Martin logo. Not
Yeah.
for
Nobody
me,
wants
man.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's for all the
Throw that
bloods
away.
because they gave them to the Crips with the flints. Now they got the red flints for the
now they're
bloods.
giving them for the bloods.
It was always weird that they called those flints.
I feel like they can do so
I know,
much
I
with
understood
13.
that.
Right? So dominant of a blue, but calling
Yeah,
it
it's
a
like
gray.
blue. Like
Yeah.
I would imagine a lot of people think it's like a Flint blue.
Yeah,
If you polled a whole bunch of like dudes that thought they were into sneakers and said what color is Flint on this shoe, they might say the blue
Probably.
on the 13. So,
Probably.
but maybe not. Now that this red Flint comes out,
not bad.
but then it's blue Flint, red Flint. I don't know what the
Now you can wear one of each. All stars. What?
There you go.
All-star
There you go,
game.
Albert. Made just for you.
I have not
Um,
seen a great 13 for a long time. For a long, long time.
Like a
Yeah.
new one? Like a new colorway?
Yeah.
There were those like
I feel
white
like
and
there's so
royal,
much you could do
the
to
white
them,
and island
but
green.
they just do crap
But-
colors. No, it's
yeah.
crap, man. It's all crap. Those were crap. I don't
You
even
didn't
remember
like
what they
that-
look like.
The
I just know
purple,
they're
Like,
crap.
purple.
You didn't like the
Lakers
green
one?
pair? You didn't like the green pair?
They're
Celtics?
okay.
What? What
I've-
kind of
I've
Celtics
got-
fan are you?
I've got the Ray Allen 13s. I don't need that crappy green pair. The actual one.
Well, so that's it for the summer lineup. We'll see as these start rolling out if we start able to pick any of these up, if people are digging these. I'm sure there's more. There's always quick strike stuff popping up. So
Yeah, I didn't see them there,
Yeah.
but I know the Bibby joints are coming. Black and purples are on the way.
which
Like a GR release, the 13s.
13s,
black and purple?
yeah.
I think that's
Yeah,
later
I think
though.
so,
That's
yeah.
probably fall
I
winter.
think so, yeah. I think it's
Oh.
fall winter.
This is only their summer, so maybe we'll see. And that leads us to, but maybe before we get into the Jordan 7, let's touch base a little bit on last week. A little bit of an update. We did the Lil Nas X episode with the Lil Nas X collab with MSCHF, doing the Satan Air Max 97s with the real drops of human blood in the air bubbles. We talked about this at great length, what we thought about Nike handling this, about MSCHF and Lil Nas X kind of definitely doing this on purpose as almost like a trolling situation, and then also everything blowing out of proportion. But what happens, we also talked about how these are like, this is sort of not maybe staged a little bit. I know Jermaine was kind of getting into that where
Big business.
it's big business. Nike
right
is
out the
just-
textbook.
Promos.
yeah. So the hype built around it was all kind of like set up to do what it intended to do. Nike came in, did what they needed to do, and then we said this is going to be like swept under the rug within a very short time. Here we are, just a week later, and Nike and MSCHF have already came to a deal.
Came to an agreement.
Yes, and the agreement is that if you want, I don't quite understand it, but if you bought the shoes and you want to, he'll buy them back from you.
Voluntary.
And he has to go back, but he has to try and buy them all back, I think.
Including the 2019 pair.
Including the holy water ones. So this is very similar to, I don't know when that was, like 2003, 2002, when this skateboarder artist did the Ari menthol joints, where they were like a fake Air Force One with the swoosh kind of upside down, which mimicked like the menthol cigarette logo. And they were done in like that teal menthol box, came in like a menthol box. And they sold a whole bunch of them. And I guess not a whole bunch, they were limited, but they sold a bunch of them. And Nike obviously sued the dude back then. It took a long time. There's a really good, did you guys see that video? They like interviewed the guy. I think Vice did a little story on him like recently, like in the last couple of years. And so same thing happened to him. But a little bit more serious. They like forced him to go out and he had to buy them all back.
Find the pairs.
And destroy them. And he did. He got back
for the most part.
He got back most of them. He got back a lot of them.
I think the agreement was he had to get at least like 80% of them back, or something like that.
Yeah.
I think, it was like he had to reasonably try to get them back.
Yeah.
But now you're in this position here with this one, and it's like it seems less strict. It's like you don't really have to try. And why would somebody, especially those like holy water joints, they're like $3,000 on StockX. Like, why would you sell them back to MSCHF for the same price when you could just keep them?
Yeah. I mean, you know what? We basically said this last week. People that haven't seen last week's episode, go check it out. You can have the red receipts right there for me, Jermaine, Albert, Adam. We literally told you all that it was going to come to next week. Everybody was going to forget about it, and then they're just going to pull back.
And it's funny.
It's all a show. It's just marketing. They had to do something because people were going crazy. So they had to say, oh, yeah, we threw our lawyers on them. Woo! And now they don't have time for it anymore. It's only 600 pairs. They don't care.
And it was funny because right before we hit record, that was like I was just scrolling through Instagram and I was like, "Hey guys, look, we got a new topic." And it's kind of stupid. Nike was saying like if you have issues with the shoes, don't send them to Nike, send them to MSCHF. Like, what the fuck?
like come on.
You get
man.
a warranty? You get a warranty with this shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to
find
see
it
somebody
funny.
calling 1-800-663 Nike and being like, "Hey, I got this shoe and the air bubble popped and the blood came out the side.
Yeah.
And I think
Can I get a new
I got
pair?
an infection on them.
I get a new
Oh,
pair."
man.
I wouldn't
That
be
would be
surprised,
so
man,
funny.
because like I said, I saw the dude who reviewed them earlier today who got a pair, and you can tell those things have been thoroughly like pounded one time or another, taken apart completely, man. He had them sitting on the box. Shoes were mad warped. It's like you can tell they've been customized, man.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just like
Like totally ripped apart.
yeah, and put back together for whatever reason. So whenever they pop those air bubbles and throw in that fruit juice, man, like
That's it.
is what it is. And the things are toast. Things are toast already without them being worn. So I don't think MSCHF's gonna be getting any of those pairs back, honestly.
No.
Yeah, I don't see anybody
like,
buying them back.
I haven't seen this anywhere, online today from Sneaker News, Soul Collector, anybody. So it's just like, are they really? I think it's another ploy just to say, yeah, we tried to get them back.
Yeah,
That's it. That's it.
It's all just lip
a save
service.
face.
It's all lip
Exactly. Just a
service.
save face. They did what they had to do, and now they're cool. Did he even get a lawsuit? I don't know. Maybe he didn't even get a cease and desist.
Yeah, but what about those LeBrons?
Maybe
that
he got an
came out-
email.
Those LeBrons that came out the day later that look exactly like them.
same colorway, just no blood.
Yeah. Just no blood.
Yeah, so we'll give a quick shout out to John Ratner. He was hitting us up about our podcast. He was very grateful that we took this topic and we ran it through the YYC Soldiers gauntlet and gave it some proper dissection, I think, where a lot of regular sneaker media was just kind of like, yeah, Nike, this guy sucks, and Nike did the thing that they had to do because this guy was doing something bad, and it was like, okay,
Yeah.
that's not enough of a dissection. This is a big topic, and I brought this up last week, but it does. It's setting like a big precedent, I think, against customizers. So we'll see how this goes in the future. So shout out to John Ratner. He's part of the Sneaker Dads podcast. Check out his show. His Instagram is Hedza Intridi. I don't. How do you say that?
Heads ain't ready.
Yeah.
Heads ain't ready. Okay.
That and then check
I
out.
want to apologize to the
I'm out.
listeners for Adam.
I apologize.
Please.
I was trying to go
The views
phonetically.
expressed by Adam are not those of the rest of the YY.
I was trying to go phonetically. I didn't know.
And also check out his other Instagram, Sneaker Dads.
I made a mistake. I apologize.
Mistake. Who does that?
I made a mistake.
What's wrong with you, man?
All right.
You don't deserve the live mic anymore, bro.
Yeah.
No.
That's it.
I need a
You're done.
4-second delay. All right, let's move on to the Jordan 7, the topic of the week. We're back. We're back doing all the Jordan silhouettes, going through the history of all the colorways of the Jordan 7. We did 6 a couple weeks ago, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Head back, check those out. They're on all our streaming platforms. Definitely the 3s, the 4s, the 5s. Those are some heavy duty episodes, lots and lots of releases of those shoes. 7s are a little bit lighter. So not quite as many pairs coming out, but a lot. So we have a lot to go through today. So why don't we, without further ado, jump to it. So we are in 1992. The Air Jordan 7 comes out in the Bordeaux colorway. This is
Beautiful.
a classic colorway, a really weird, like odd colored choice at the time.
It's only right, man. Odd
But it
color
works.
choice to come out when you got an odd Air Jordan coming out. Gone is the visible tech. Gone is the Nike Air branding. In is the fucking neoprene booty for the first time. Well, not the first time in sneakers because the Huarache had just done it just before this, but the first time in basketball sneakers. So this thing is breaking all kind of doors down. Might as well come through and start with the Bordeaux, which completely kicks things out the water, man. Crazy colorway.
Yeah.
It's like a fine wine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a classic ever since.
Yes.
Classic ever since.
So beautiful shoe that took a long time to retro.
Yeah.
It
Didn't come out for quite a while.
Highly sought after,
Yep.
man. I wanted All-Star 7s forever. So when it
Yes.
finally came out,
And then also in 1992, we have the Hair Jordan 7, all white with that sort of off-white cream silver paneling, and then the crazy multicolored tongue and an outsole.
What better way to welcome Bugs in the gang into the Air Jordan family, man?
Yeah,
so
we're on the cusp of Space Jam 2 coming out soon. This is where it all started. This is where the Bugs Bunny / sneaker basketball world kind of collaboration began.
I think they had that sample pair too with like the Bugs Bunny foot. Yeah,
the big wide foot.
That was a 7 too, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was that. Yeah.
It was. It was this one.
Yeah.
It was this one right here.
It was definitely.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers and Nike, man, collecting up for collabs in 1992. Like big brands weren't getting together like that as much as they were, man. So that kind of started something all new for the 90s as far as
and wasn't that when the spark of the Looney Tunes sportswear stuff was coming out?
Yeah, boy, with the Taz gear and you got like Yosemite Sam in a Bulls jersey and shit like that. So,
that was like 92 is a spark.
Yep. Then we got the playoff. Let's call them the playoffs. They call them the Raptors sometimes, but it's the black with the graphite and the true red colorway that we all know very well. When they did come out as like the Raptors in like, what was that, 2001? We'll get there later. Slightly different shoe.
02, 7+. No doubt.
02.
People used to call these the charcoals before they were co-opted back in 1992, but charcoal. Or not 92, 2002.
They're coming out with them at Christmas time, I heard.
This year?
Yeah, they just announced that, and they're calling the playoffs.
Huh.
Wow.
Yeah, so
I hope so.
They're doing
it.
Yeah. Man. And also in 92, we have the Barcelona Olympics happening with the Dream Team going to Barcelona and winning gold, as is tradition. And Jordan gets a special pair to wear in the Olympics. So it's like that perfect Olympic colorway: red, navy, gold, white, silver. What more do you need?
That's it.
It's only right, man. The only Michael Air Jordan sneaker that was on his feet for a gold medal win and an NBA championship win is the Air Jordan 7. Come on, man. Give the 7 its flowers immediately.
Yeah. I feel like it gets overshadowed by the 6. That's the problem.
It does.
That's the problem.
In pop culture, it definitely does.
Well, I mean, even like, I don't know, for myself personally in design, I really like the 6s versus the 7s, but
I love the booty.
I love the booty
of the 7s. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can't beat that for sure.
Love it.
Can't beat that for sure.
And then we have the Cardinal 7s as well in 1992. So
this one's almost like a cult classic too, isn't it?
Yeah, all white.
Yep, sure. Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Yeah, hanging with Mr. Cooper. Took a long time for this to retro as well.
It did.
All white upper with a black midsole, some red and white hits, and gold, cardinal gold all around, or cardinal red, but the gold hits on the Jumpman and the heel.
So fresh, man. So clean from the down. Look, I know, Adam, you've had, I don't know if you currently got Cardinals, but I know you've had them at some point.
But I have, yeah.
Like, yeah, I got them now. Looking at those things straight down is so cool for a 7 to see like one color. It's so rare to see that.
Yeah.
They're so simple looking down at those, man. So the Cardinals are like super unique in the fact that they're kind of subtle in a sense.
Yeah.
Right.
And next up, we sit on them for a decade. And then I guess they're calling these the charcoals, but I always knew these as the Raptors. These were the Raptors. Those were the charcoals. So 2002, they retro that black colorway, but with a heavier purple, a much heavier purple. And they get rid of the graphite. They get rid of the like lighter panels on the toe and on the side. And it's pretty much just all black suede upper.
Black suede, yeah.
Dark charcoal.
Rounded laces, 7+.
Yeah, 7+. They're totally different than the originals.
Those rounded laces though set it off, in my opinion.
It was a good looking though too. I liked it.
Yeah, it's nice.
Set them off something brand new for sure.
It's nice. Then we also had a brand new colorway, the French blue, Flint gray. Again, similar to the Cardinals, all white upper, with a black tongue though, black and blue tongue. and some of these French blue, almost like a baby blue hits on the shoe. These are also a cult classic too, I think.
I think so,
They were. The surprise retro too, man. I didn't see that coming when they came back.
Nope.
Yeah, just a couple years ago. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt. But yeah, fresh pair indeed.
Then we sit for a couple years. 2004 comes out, and the Olympic Jordan 7. I think we talked about this last week.
Yes, sir.
But my first Jordan 7. Jermaine?
My first Jordan 7.
And my first Jordan 7.
Yeah. In 04, Har?
No, I think I got it a couple years later. Yeah, I got it a couple years later. Yeah. Didn't have enough lunch money. Not in 04. Not in 04.
Yeah, a beautiful. Like, they did a good job with this retro.
Yeah, 100%.
I think. I had never seen the original pair. I can't really say.
They've held up well, man. I've had mine.
They do. They do.
So long now, and they damn near look brand new.
They do, man.
They're nice, and the gold aglets at the end of the laces.
Oh,
nice touch.
Definitely.
No doubt, man. I remember we were super amped for this release because it was a quick strike. I mean, it was one size strike. Run. Yeah,
12 pairs only.
Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
And we fucking stuffed ours for a couple weeks.
Yeah, we sat on them. But I remember this release specifically because they sat. It was like there was like a little bit of a lineup when people came in, but there was like pairs that trickled out of the store until like 4:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
When you have 12 pairs, that's it.
And did you guys use SPC and employee discount on that?
Had to.
Yes.
For sure. Had to.
SPC.
Yeah, hold them.
Back in the days when like Adam and I were the biggest Air Jordan customers while working at Foot Locker. Like they were for us, man. They were for us. Like 13 and 10.5 was gone. Everyone knew it.
Yeah. Too bad.
Mm-hmm. Too bad.
Yeah, nobody's getting a 13 from Foot Locker.
Yeah.
Not going down.
There's only one. You might get 10.5 because there were a couple.
There might be two. Right.
Yeah.
13. Keep moving, man.
So then a couple years later, we're in the lifestyle era of Jordan Brand, and we get the Chambray Jordan 7. It's a really dark, all black suede. This Chambray, which is like a really, really light sky blue, accents and some graphite as well.
Man, I love this colorway. That blue on the black, that's just a set off right there.
No doubt.
These are nice. We didn't get these. Cool. We didn't get these in Calgary.
I don't think so. Yeah.
What's the Vancouver store?
West Ed had them.
Yeah, because I remember a couple of our coworkers at them. They stock located them in. I thought
Adam got them.
He did. Yeah, he was one guy.
Yeah.
I think did Zuhair get a pair? I swear Zuhair got.
Maybe.
I think Zuhair got a pair as well. A couple of people got them brought in. I remember, and just like when I saw them in person is when I was really won over by these.
Yeah, beautiful,
super soft. Like Albert says, the blue is crazy. This picture doesn't really do it justice, man. The blue hits.
Yeah, it's nice. This picture is really.
Yeah, I've never seen them in person.
It's really subtle in the picture, but it looks nice in person. Next up, we got the Pacific Blue. These are beautiful.
Too, I was in love with these.
A pearl white, cream, leather upper, and then you got that Pacific Blue hit and the bright ceramic, which was really popular at the time. They did a bunch of bright ceramic.
It was. And our favorite parts, that like partially clear sole, man. For the first time ever, clear sole 7. Like, joint was on fire, man. Pacific Blue. I was in love with these. These and the 14 lows in the same colorway.
Yeah.
Had them both. We called them pool sides. We had nicknames for these joints.
Pool sides. Yeah.
Pool sides. I like it.
Yeah, I don't have this pair anymore, but I got a pair from Eli at one of our first sneaker shows.
Shout out.
Shout out to Eli.
Eli hooked you up.
Yeah, he hooked me up. I think they were a friend of his in Red Deer, and he brought them down, and he middlemaned a deal.
It's a clean pair.
At the show. They're nice. They're really nice.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Also in 2006, we have our first retro of the Cardinal. So 14 years before we get a retro of the Cardinal 7. These ones had the gold tips as well on the lace tips.
They did. This I remember. This is one of those pairs where more staff bought than actual customers. We all had our pairs ready to go on that Saturday.
Man, I forget, what's that high school? The Cardinals. What high school was that? I remember their basketball team all had these.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
Remember?
I'm trying to think of it, but I can't think of who it is.
It's the one that's by Central Memorial, isn't it?
I think it's like by
I don't
Mount
think
Royal.
it's Western.
No, it's not Western. It's by Mount Royal.
Yeah, it's like
But
right by Central Memorial.
They're the Cardinals.
Yeah. Is that Bishop something? Is it Bishop something?
Bishop Carroll.
Bishop Carroll.
Carroll or Bishop Grandin.
No,
Bishop Carroll.
Bishop Carroll.
Brandon's down in the south. No, that's Bishop Carroll though.
Yeah, they were
Bishop,
the Cardinals.
Yeah.
So lots of people.
Bro, you played them in sports? Bishop Carroll was like Div 87,000. What sport did you play?
I never played them.
Basketball.
What? Oh, okay. Well, where did you go? You must have. I don't know.
I went to McNally.
Ah, okay.
But like it was like we didn't play them. It was like tournaments, right?
Yeah.
We would play them in
they always held the tournaments.
Like the Saint. What is it? Didn't you the Saint Mary's tournament? Didn't you?
Battle of the Saints. We used to have that at our school every year.
Yeah. We made sure to win that. We won that title a couple times from you guys.
That's when we stopped inviting you, man, because when you embarrass us in front of our school like that, we're okay, Grant. McNally's out of here, bro. We got to win this. So we would always put ourselves in the best class. For sure. So we would make sure we win that in front of our home fans.
All right. So
the truth comes out.
Apparently the same day these came out. Dude, this was like a heavy month. So you're looking at like Pacific Blues on the 15th of April, then the Cardinals and the Flints a week later. I know Flints were like they weren't titled an LS shoe, but they kind of just were.
Yeah.
Like they didn't go to all stores. They went to some lifestyle branded stores.
Yep.
And I think we talked about this enough. Beautiful pair coming out this summer. But weird that it's coming out again.
Yeah, like just random
surprise. Yeah. Then we got a women's pair.
I love this pair too.
I know we don't usually do the women's stuff, but if they're on the definitive guide, I guess we got to go through it. But yeah, this is the first women's 7, all white with a maize yellow.
This is another one that won me over once I saw it in person. One of our coworkers, she got it stock located in, man, and
I remember that.
Yeah, you do.
And these were extended. I was talking to her and made her do it too, right?
Jermaine might have influenced that decision.
I definitely did.
Yeah,
I definitely did. But she rocked them.
Yeah,
but I don't. Going back to what Albert was saying, I don't know if those were extended or not. I can't remember seeing them in big sizes, but
they might have been. They were like typical women's releases would have been extended usually. So
unless it was just like a good foot, like a specialty store that got them in the extended sizes. I don't really see Foot Locker getting them bigger.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Man, 06, I forgot how 7s and 06 were.
Yeah,
like
06
every
were
colorway was the best. Man.
Then we're hitting with the citrus 6s. Only another month, or citrus 7s, 1 month later. So all back suede with like citrus stitching, and then citrus and red hits.
I love that, man.
Athletes world.
06. This is just bring back a whole bunch of memories being 60 years old.
This is a lot of memories here. Then we got the Hares in 2008. This is part of the countdown pack. Came with the 16s, one of the better.
Oh yeah.
Better packs for sure. A Jordan 16, first Jordan 16 retro.
Mm-hmm.
And the first retro of the Hare. Finally coming back. And they did a good job. Tough to keep clean. Get scuffs on those toes and you're done.
Gone.
And you're done.
And this was before Jason Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Foot Locker cleaner, man, with those plastic bristles.
Yeah.
That shit sucked.
If you wiped one spot, you had to wipe the whole thing to match it.
Yeah.
You had to mess the whole shoe up.
You couldn't spot fix.
I remember Jimmy selling me that stuff, and he was like, "Yeah, you can use this on suede," and I fucked
the plastic part brush.
Up.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't
use the eraser. I would buy the eraser.
Man, the eraser fucked the shoe up too.
Yeah, it wouldn't. It wouldn't do it justice.
You got to bring the delicacy to suede, man, and we definitely weren't doing that in 06.
Yeah,
nope,
for
not
sure,
even a little bit.
For sure not. Also in 08 was the were these for Olympics?
Yeah, they came with the laces that had the Olympic rings.
Yeah, you're right. So I can't remember what the Olympics they were in 2008, but these are the Miro, crazy shoe.
Beijing, my man.
Oh wait,
wasn't it Beijing?
Yeah,
We talked about that last week.
Oh yeah, we did talk about that last week. It came with 5 different color laces. and then a multicolor lace. They have kind of like a clear plastic exterior with like print underneath. Super dope shoe, super hard to find.
Dope.
Clear sole.
Yeah, clear sole.
Lights out, man.
So amazing.
Whenever you see a few of these on dudes on Instagram that bust them out from time to time.
I think Nate Robinson wore them once, didn't he?
He sure did. Oh yeah, I seen him in the game. In the game with those joints.
Oh yeah, they're super fire. I've seen a handful of them on eBay and stuff. Handful of them with the laces and all that. Oh,
they so nice. Always go for a grip, man. There's no getting deals on these. No.
Yeah, I've tried for years.
Even worn pairs. You can't get
them. Again, another super rare retro in 2008. 2008 was basically reserved for countdown packs.
Yeah.
There was one countdown pack every month except for February that had the 23. But we had this this is like a hyper strike. So
no chance.
We weren't getting that in Calgary.
No
chance. Then 2009, the Raptor comes back, but it's kind of a mix of the original and the 2002.
Yeah.
Really
gray.
Really dark purple or bright purple.
What did they call this pack? The DMP
this one was Raptor.
Yeah, the DMP. And so this one came with the Magic. So this was the DMP 60 plus pack. They're calling it.
Man, I love this pack, and I regret I traded this pack for my BBC jeans.
Did you?
I traded Nick Chow my pack for those BBC jeans.
Not a good trade.
Man, I had to do it, man. I had to do it for those pair of pants. I had to do it.
Yeah, these Magic pair was really nice. Had like almost a pinstripe tongue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, stitched pinstripe.
Yeah, stitched pinstripe.
Crazy. Got the date on the inside of the
really
tongue
nice.
as well from
and these were easy to get.
Oh yeah,
I got them months later. Yeah, cheap months. They were sitting
everywhere.
They were sitting, man.
And they came in that same as the DMP 9 box, basically.
Yeah.
Like a basketball court box.
Yep. Fire.
Yeah, clean pair.
Dope. Then 2010, we get sort of a retro of the Olympic 7. This one they call the For the Love of the Game. This was for the World Basketball Festival that was in New York.
Yep.
I just happened to be in New York when these came out.
Do you still have these, Adam?
No.
No.
You have these, don't you?
No, I don't have these ones.
Oh.
I've got the...
I thought I gave them to you.
I've got the Pantone 9s from you.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I thought I gave these to you also. That's why I
don't think it was these ones.
Being like, why are you asking me this?
Yeah, because I was like, I remember you selling these to somebody.
Yeah.
I thought about it, but I have 2 7s.
So I was in New York, just happened to be there that summer. I was there like a few days before these came out, and I was like, I wonder if they'll be anywhere. And they obviously weren't. And I was at Nike Town, and I was like buying a t-shirt or something. And I'm at the counter buying a t-shirt, and a dude walks by with like one of those push carts, like you do luggage, like you would push luggage at a hotel, and it was just stacked bottom to top with Jordan boxes, like probably like 200 Jordan boxes on this cart.
Oh damn!
And I'm like, asked the person working, I was like, what are those? And they're like, oh, I think they're the Jordan 7s. I was like, can I buy them? And they were like, let me see if we have any left or something. Like they had to like see if they could sell them or if like some pairs were accounted for or something.
Right.
And then they were like, yeah. And they just like brought me one over. And I was like, okay. That was like a few days before the drop. And so I bought it.
Did you get the 9s the same time
I got
as well?
9s from a different store, but yeah, same trip.
Nice.
Yeah.
Those 9s are nice, dude.
You got backdoored back in 2010.
I did. I got front door just asking.
Front doored.
But yeah, so when I got these, I ended up selling my 04 pair. And then I wore these a lot. Like they get pretty yellow.
Yeah. I think that's why I passed.
The toe gets yellow really quick. So
doesn't the silver yellow pretty quick on those?
Not on mine, but I've seen a few that do.
Silver's been okay.
It looks bad.
What y'all got against yellowing, man? I like my shoes yellow. I think them just look fire.
Sometimes it depends on the.
It depends on how much, I think.
Yeah.
Don't want it to be. Yeah, I don't know. It depends on how much. These are
also
amazing.
In 2010, we got the Bin 23 7s.
Adam, I got beef with you forever for these, bro.
Yeah.
How?
I got rid of them.
Why? Yeah. What?
I needed the money.
You
I
had
needed
these?
the money.
Okay. I won't question that. I won't question that, but
yeah,
I'll never forget the day you got rid of these. But
I know.
What
I needed the money, and it was just that was one that could go. And I had these all leather uppers, leather interior.
Did you get these from me?
I got them from Lex. Yeah. I did a trade with Lex.
Damn!
Yeah,
I do remember
you traded a bunch of sneakers for these.
Yeah, I did. And I wore them a bunch. I like these a lot. They weren't in perfect shape. They had some chips. They had some dings. They had definitely some wear, but it was my one chance to have a bin. I lost it now. It's over. Never getting them back. But I can say I did own it. I did have it at one point. Is
the box for these like regular, or is there something on there?
No, it's a big brown. It falls apart so easily. It's a big. It's like a 23 box, kind of.
Okay.
Like it has the top that
folds up.
And it has a little thing that folds in, and it came with 2 little dust bags with that bin logo on them. Yeah. And my pair didn't come with them. The guy must have kept the wooden tree.
The wooden stuff, yeah.
So I didn't have those, unfortunately.
Man, those things are so beautiful.
Yeah, such a nice pair.
They are.
Oof.
2011.
This was my first pair of 7s.
We start getting to the bad quality. I think this is where we start the bad quality. Right after the best quality Jordan 11 or Jordan 7, we have the worst quality Jordan 7.
Man,
and it's only 4 months apart.
Look at how
I should have brought the photo up before getting on the show, but I actually bought this pair when I first worked at Foot, and I returned it or exchanged it because the Jumpman was fucked up on my pair. I have the photo on my Facebook somewhere. I should have dug it up, but it was like you could have seen how skinny Michael Jordan was. You could see the comparison on the 2 shoes.
Yeah, the quality. I got a pair of these for really cheap. They sat, and I got them for like $100 or something, and I wore them a lot. And then I was like, why do I have this? What am I doing with this shoe?
Yeah. I traded this pair for a pair of Jordan 20s, so I think I got the come up on that.
You did.
Nice.
You did, regardless of colorway.
You did.
100%.
And then 2011 is the first retro of the Bordeaux. Finally. Finally. So you're looking at
first double up on this.
Almost 20 years, 19 years later.
I got them, but I wasn't happy about it, man. They did them all wrong. Wrong color midsole. And the best part of the Bordeaux in 1992 was the lime green. They took away the fucking lime green.
Took it out.
Lime green.
Where's there no lime green anywhere on this tongue, man? That shit would like slap you in the face. So like,
it was like military green.
Yeah. Like, what is that? Like, so I got a pair begrudgingly though. I'm like, these are not the Bordeaux, but okay.
Yeah, I didn't even. Yeah, I got a pair, sold it. I think in 2 days. I was done with it.
I doubled up on this pair when they first came out.
They were nice. I wore mine a lot. I love wearing these. Then we have the Year of the Rabbit in 2011.
I've got a pair of these.
Really clean. Like it's just like the hair colorway, obviously that goes with the Year of the Rabbit, but it's a little more, more like duller gold hits on this. But really nice. This is a nice
fire. This is a fire pair. I love my pair.
Does it have a nice box like the 2011s did?
Yep, exactly. Yeah, it's basically the same box, just a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
It's not as big as the 2011 box.
I was in a mom and pop. I was in Montreal for a summer when these came out, and I took the bus for like an hour and a half outside the city to this weird mom and pop store. It was called Exclusity at the time. It was not in downtown Montreal. It was in the middle of like nowhere.
Yeah.
And I walk in and I see these on the wall, and I'm like, shit, they still have those? This was like summertime, so it was like a couple months later. I still have those? Like, I'll take them right now. And the guy's like, yeah, $400.
Oh, damn.
And I was
2011?
I was like, hold on.
Hell no.
I was like, aren't you like, I know you're not a consignment store. You're like a legit store. And what I found out that some of these stores would do is they would get like 24 pairs of shoes, and they would sell 12. They would sell a size run, and then they would hold a size run. And then they'd put it on the shelf a couple months later, and then they'd ramp up the price.
There was
another store called Carnam that did the same thing in Montreal. And this seemed to be a thing in Montreal.
I swear that's what Livestock did too.
Yeah, Livestock did some of this too.
They did that when the Yeezys came out. They did that because when I got the tan ones, they were about 240. When I got the tan ones, and then if you wanted the black ones or the Zen Grays, they were like 350, 400. I'm like, what the fuck? Is this supposed to be a release for us?
Yeah.
Nope.
Weird.
Nope. Then we got the Cardinals coming out again in 2011. Not much more needs to be said about that. Olympics again in 2012.
Bad retro. Got him.
Didn't do a great job on this retro.
Yeah.
Dull red.
I got that with the jersey.
Dead lace tips, man. They weren't shiny. They were
when they did those USA jerseys.
Yeah.
Is that when they did those?
I think it was around the same time because I was working at Champs at this time.
2012 Olympics checks out.
And then coming up next are two dope pairs, the J2K. Nice. So we got the Filbert J2K. The J2K are like quilted uppers, beautifully quilted uppers. The Filbert is like a beige, like a birch, with some navy hits. And then there's just the obsidian one that's like mostly navy, with some of the Filbert hits. Dude. So like reverse.
I think the only pair I've seen of these is I think our own Justin McCarthy had them.
Yeah, Justin's the only guy I've ever seen with them.
I think he tried to sell them, or he has sold them now.
I think I sold them to him.
I think they were a size 12.
They were. And I was
size,
supposed to buy them from him. Yeah. And as soon as I hit him up, he's like, a guy hit him up like literally an hour before.
Man.
I'm like, shit.
Which one? He had was it the Obsidian pair?
It was the Obsidian.
Did he have that? I thought he had the other one.
Yeah, the Obsidian pair. I was like, man.
So nice, dude.
Super dope. Nice. Super hard to find now. They were hard to find then.
Yeah.
And I think at Lex we had both of them too.
I remember seeing them at the store sitting there. Then 2012, we talked about this a lot last week, the Golden Moments pack. We talked about the 6 last week, that white and gold 6. And here we get a black and gold 7. Nice shoe.
It's not bad.
Quality wasn't super great on these.
Again, I think the 6 overpowers. On this.
The 6 was the one that people wanted, I think, from this pack.
Yeah.
Man, I was the opposite. I was a 7. I was a 7.
You want the 7? You like the black and gold a lot more than the white.
Yeah, you like black and gold.
Black and gold is like my thing, right?
Yeah.
So
I like the white and gold. So.
What I like to do with this is I took my gold laces out of the 6s and I threw them
That's what I did
in the 7s.
Exactly.
And I thought that was a much nicer look. And then the 6s get the white laces.
Yeah.
I like that a little bit better.
The bags were cool as hell.
Yeah. The USA,
flags.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Really nice pack. Like they did a good job with it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Medicine Hat Intersport.
Shout out to Medicine Hat.
They're not even Intersport no more. Aren't they a new store now?
I don't even know what they are. Who cares? I'll always remember them as Intersport.
Rebranded.
Yeah. Then we got the Raptor release, the charcoals coming back again in 2012.
Man, those sat forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
And same with these ones.
And this French blue again. I actually forgot this came out. I was in Phoenix when they came out, and I was deciding between getting that or the Laser 20s that had also just dropped. Mm-hmm.
Back
and
forth,
and I went with the 20s instead, which was tough, man. Because in 02, I wanted these, and I was after these in 02.
Yeah.
And then when they hit again in 15, I was just like, I'm cool.
That's when the whole laser thing was coming out in 2015.
Yeah. This was part of that 30th anniversary, so like the remastered era of stuff.
Like what a pair to choose to remaster.
Yeah.
Jordan 7 Plus.
Okay. Then in 2015, I think we had a big run of 7s again.
Yeah.
We had that.
Shit.
We had the Barcelona Nights and the Barcelona Days.
Skip it. Those are.
Wasn't weren't those called Marvin's?
No, we'll get to those.
They're not there yet.
Yeah, Barcelona Nights and Days. I like the Days. I like the Days.
Cool. I like the monotone. Yeah,
they're kind of cool.
Yeah, all right. Not
then we got the hairs. Then we got the hairs again. I think this is where they brought back Nike in the insole.
In the insole, yeah.
That's
on
what
the
I did.
insole.
Yeah.
So this is the Nike insole. This is one of the last pairs they had at Group 7. Rest in peace, Group 7.
Yeah. Yep.
Then we got the N7. So the N7 was a really dope line. Do they still do it? I think they do.
They do.
They don't do like Jordans or stuff anymore.
No, I still think they're popping
mostly
out,
like
KDs.
runners now.
Yeah, but the N7 is like a dope Nike Jordan line that was for the indigenous population, and it took a lot of hits from indigenous inspiration from indigenous culture, and I think there was some charity aspect to it as well, if I remember correctly. But these, for some reason, these were all over Calgary.
They were everywhere.
Oh, they were everywhere.
Marlboro Mall had them
everywhere.
and sometimes the N7 stuff will show up at outlets, just as a release. Like that's how they do it.
Yeah. Look, I wasn't after a pair, but after seeing them in every single store for months on end, and then they went on sale up to 50% off. I'm like, okay, I'll buy them. And I was super happy with it too. When I got home, I'm like, you know what? It's a good looking pair.
You still have them?
I do.
I love these. When they first came out, I was all over these. That Ice Cube.
I remember that. Adam.
That Ice Cube sole, everything about it, was so great. But I just didn't after a while. I just didn't like the build of them. They just felt weird.
They are weird. They're really small. They got the wings are pretty small. The tongue is super short. I don't know why it looks so tall on this. On my size 13 pair, the tongue is super short.
Yeah,
the build is different. It's different.
And I just over time that just kind of wore me down.
I'm not letting them go, but I know where you're coming from for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I wish I did because I really like the colorway. I like that too a lot. Then we got the cigar champagnes in 2015.
Love this cigar pair.
The cigar pair is really nice.
So nice. That team red,
like a buffed out suede, and then the ring lace locks with a gum sole.
Yeah,
gum sole always hits. And then the champagne is.
I wasn't a fan of the champagne.
Yeah,
me either.
They kind of botched this one a little bit. It's nice, but they were super expensive.
How do you put the champagne and the cigars together and then that you get a fucking black and white pair?
Yeah. Well, because the 6s, the champagne was wild.
Yeah.
Right, and the cigar was they were both pretty wild. But then the 7s come the next year, and it's what?
Yeah, I don't know why.
The cigar is nice, and then you get the 7s. You're I don't even want to complete the pack.
Yeah, and
they could have made all of that white green, and it would have changed the shoe entirely.
Yeah, like a dark forest, just
leave the gold there, leave the black there, and just make it
and they were so expensive.
So expensive.
Yeah, 320.
They're 320, 325, and the white ones with that white outsole is just
no, easy pass.
Yeah, that's a pass. Then we got the Bordeaux's again in 2015. Didn't they bring
I doubled up on these ones. I
like these
still
ones.
Not it though. Yeah, it's better than 2011, but still not quite there yet.
Not quite there. Then here we go. There's the Marvin the Martian. These are the Payless shoes version of a Jordan 7. These were so cheap. And
people like these though. I saw.
No, they didn't.
I saw a lot of people buy these.
I don't think
bro,
they
that's because we're from the Northeast.
It was cheap, right? That's why.
It was so
bro.
cheap.
These were the black Air Force Ones of the Jordan 7s.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I saw people buy these.
And then the Nothing But Net based on the sweater.
Yeah.
These are nice. I like this one a lot. I didn't end up getting them, but
was it a sweater or was it a short set? Short and a t-shirt.
Oh, it's a short t-shirt. Yeah. There's a sweatshirt one, I think. Yeah. I like this one a lot, but I just couldn't do it. Didn't do it.
Yeah, me too. That's how I felt. I'm like, it's cool. I like the colors on it. I kind of like the shoe, but I'm just not gonna pull the trigger on it for whatever reason.
Yeah.
7 fatigue was starting to hit, man. By late 2015, it's like, okay, there's been a lot of these shitty colors now. Yeah. 7 fatigue was starting.
It was almost like they were reaching with this colorway and the Martian. It was like a reach.
No doubt.
I'm just thinking. I think I might have missed some stuff on here, but we'll get to it.
You forgot the translucent or the transparent Air Jordan 7.
The Mandy's exclusive.
The
A lot of fakes. A lot of fakes
100% legit. 100% legit.
No. So after this is where the definitive guide ends, and this is where the YYC Soldiers crew comes in and takes over. So we're coming into 2016. I didn't miss it. This is the first one. Okay. I thought I forgot this one. Is the Tinker alternate Olympics? Yeah, it's an alternate Olympic version.
What is going on right now?
There's a lot going on. I don't know why this guy's wearing them on his hands, but
yeah, that is kind of weird. I like the socks though.
Yeah, I like the socks.
Socks are fire.
I didn't know they had socks. I would have got that from my Olympic ones.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I didn't know they had different like liners.
Oh, liners, yeah. Weird.
It's a good looking pair. I was never.
Yeah, I like this pair, but again, it was the fatigue and the price, and like I'm not paying full price for this.
No.
Especially when you've already had the original colorway of the set, the Olympics.
But it's a nice alternate, I think.
It's okay, yeah.
I'm just gonna stop sharing for that one.
Oh,
I got him right here. I know Jermaine's got him too. But in 2016, the Jordan VII hits the Dorenbecker collection, and Damian Phillips is the kid who got to design his pair. Picture? Yeah, maybe I got the kid. But this is the shoe. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful pair. So many hits on it. He's got his own little take on the little triangle thing on the back.
Man, I love
this,
that.
like, glittery pull tab.
Look like a guitar.
Yeah. He's got his initials instead of the air on the tongue. He's got the guitar. I don't know if you can see that. The guitar pick.
The guitar pick.
The DJP guitar pick. And a clear sole. Shout out to the kid for doing the clear sole. And on the sole is it him? I think it's supposed to be him.
It is him.
Like
it's
playing
a cartoon character, him playing the guitar that's on the back.
Yeah. So there he is. You can kind of see it there.
Mm-hmm.
Quality.
Dope.
I don't know if it really comes across, Adam. You know, man. Thick, like double lasted leather with that like super heavy jump, man, that like brings down the wing of the shoe. It's so heavy. Yeah. Just amazing.
It's like a heavy gold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can see it shine there. But it's so nice. They did a really great job. And these were kind of slept on. Like they didn't sell super well. They don't go for a ton now. But they're dope. Like one of the dopest Dornbeckers, I'd say.
No doubt. 100%, man. Like I think maybe you should bring the pictures up because like there's some details.
We'll bring the pictures up too.
Yeah, like it's God.
So there's Damien, there's the shoe.
Got that marble finish. Dude, kid love guitars.
Yeah.
Shout out to the kid for this dope colorway, man.
Yeah,
like that red really hits. The red, what is it, burgundy, whatever it is.
Man, I love that black with the black, the pattern.
Yeah,
really hits nice.
It's a great finish. Great finish. I would love to get that.
Nice too.
That sweater, that sweater would be cool. Dope. I've been seeing a few, but they go for too much.
That hat's got that same sort of pattern as the black.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
that's
pretty cool.
Yeah, that was inspired by his love of those marble finishes by those old Rockford Fosgate electric guitars.
I didn't get these. I had to get these resale, obviously, from somebody else. But I forgot they had like a plastic over the metallic Jumpman. You can see it on his foot here.
That's how heavy. That's how thick you knew it was.
Yeah. I
think I passed along that link to you. Didn't I facilitate this? I remember late night I saw these on eBay.
Well, you know what this was. This was the YYC Soldiers Christmas party is what I got them.
Oh, yeah.
I got them for. This was a YYC Soldiers crew.
Oh, yeah.
But I think Jermaine was the one that facilitated that link. It was eBay.
I talked to Santa real quick.
It was an eBay purchase, yeah.
Adam's been a good dude, man. Hook him up with these. He deserves these.
He deserves the 7. So super dope. Mine came, the guy had used sole protectors. That was my concern. Right. He had these like really thick sole protectors on. And I was like, what's that going to be like when I rip it off? Because I'm not wearing that around. And it was so dirty, but I came and it was plastic. It was like hard plastic. I couldn't even imagine wearing it like that. It's like how you'd be sliding around. It was so dumb.
Yeah, if you wear them in wintertime.
It just came off and it was just like, like easy. And then I had like a beautiful clear sole underneath.
Like crazy
easy
era,
work.
Man.
Yeah.
Getting rid of your traction just to potentially not even stop the yellowing of the sole, slow it down.
Yeah.
Like, fuck out of here with that.
And I got these
for
yellow.
Let them yellow.
I got these for like a good price too.
You guys remember? You remember back in the day where you were just more concerned about putting them in Ziploc bags and finding big Ziploc bags to put them in?
I would steal the silica
packs.
That's
silica packs. Yes,
I still have a whole bunch in all my old 11s.
That's hilarious.
All right, let's keep moving on because we got a couple more to get through. 2017 comes around. We got the Pantone. So for those that don't know, the Pantone stuff was like only at Nike Towns. You would see like a 1 to 23 run of all this colorway of every Jordan.
And they're different. They're different.
There was this one, and there was like a red one. There was all white one.
I think the actual Pantone 7s have like lasering in them, don't they?
I think they do.
Yeah.
And then Nike decides to start doing a few of them. So they did the Jordan 7s here. It's okay.
These were nice, but it's fatigued already.
Like who's wearing?
I always like that blue.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not buying these.
Yeah, this was a pass. This was a pass. Also in 2017, a Pure Money Jordan 7.
That's just fucking reaching. You're just reaching with this shit.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, this is where we're getting really fatigued with this stuff. Yeah.
I mean, I will say it is a clean color because it's
it's a white on white.
It's white and gray. Yeah, but
too late with that.
Yeah.
And then we got the NRG.
Yes.
In 2018, the lows. Three colorways.
Yeah.
We got a Bordeaux low with the lime green.
Yes, right.
Bright lime green.
Mm-hmm.
We get a taxi, not to be confused with the Jordan 12 taxi. This is taxi yellow. And then a bright Concord. Bright Concord?
Yep.
I think it was. Yeah.
Yep.
Man, years before this drop, the reason why I doubled up on those 2014 Bordeaux, was it 14?
15.
Was because 15 I was gonna get Jerry or Jack the Ripper to cut my fucking wings to make it into a low.
To make it a low.
But I'm glad I did it.
This one is dope.
Oh yeah. This was the first of the two low. I got this pair and the taxi pair, but this was the pair I needed to have. Wild ACG vibe.
You have both?
Oh yeah. I got these and the taxis. Yeah, man. Oh yeah. Right away.
Didn't we see these at SneakerCon?
Yeah, at SneakerCon, a bunch of guys were selling these for low retail.
Nice.
Yeah,
so fire,
nice,
so fire. Especially the Concord pair, man. Like I love those.
Yeah,
things.
this one, beautiful.
Like super thick nubuck on those things. Super unique smell too. You know that like real nubuck smell. These things, just like, you can smell this before you even open the box.
Man, I wish. Man, I kind of regret not getting these.
Yeah, and you can't do it now, bro. Like, look at the price on these things now. Like,
I don't even want to.
Crazy. They're crazy.
Yeah, I have a few that I've been watching on GOAT, but they're too much.
Crazy, yeah. And like I was mad at myself for paying retail. Like when they came out, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, because they went on sale. They went on sale.
Like right after, yeah.
Yeah. I think I remember you were like, yeah, I got these. And then we are like, oh, they're below retail.
I do remember that. Yeah.
This was the same time as all those 18s came out too.
Yes.
All the colored 18s.
Yeah.
All those ones too.
So
yeah, these are crazy.
Dope. This is like a cardinal. This one reminds me of like a cardinal.
It is pretty much minus the taxi.
Plus, with the taxi upper.
I think this is what saved the 7 fatigue for us. Was the lows.
Oh yeah, I was back, man. When I saw these, I'm like, these are all fire.
Yeah. And then 2019, they do a Ray Allen Bucks.
I thought this was cool, but I wasn't willing to pay that price.
Yeah, they didn't do them right.
Yeah, I mean they had the Ray logo.
It was a pass for me, quick.
They didn't have the leather though, or the number. I mean, I guess they weren't doing Ray Allen PEs, but like, it'd be cool if
you're gonna put his name on it. Like,
if you're gonna put his name on it, do it.
Yeah, you might as well do it right.
Do it the same way. Then the Pata collab joints. We've got 2 colorways here that came out. I know Jermaine's got one. I think you have the other one, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
This is the icicle. A little bit lighter. Kind of like a cream almost. And then where is it? Where's the shimmer?
Mashima.
It's coming. There it is. The shimmer.
Gorgeous, man.
Like a dark, almost taupe, maybe almost coral.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, almost.
So gorgeous, man.
Yeah,
so many colors on the insoles, so many hidden, like shot of green in there that you can't see on these pictures. It's like, man, these things, they went in with these.
Mm-hmm. They did a good job with these. And the gear that came with it was really nice too.
It was.
Totally inspired by that old 7.
Yeah.
7's like short t-shirt suit that Jordan was rocking in 92.
Mm-hmm.
They took it and just did their own colorways with it. Great job.
What are they? Are they not Norwegian? Swedish?
They're Dutch, I think.
They're Dutch.
Yeah, from Netherlands.
Yeah.
Yeah, fire collab.
Yeah. They're, Para and Pata are known to have amazing collabs. They never miss.
Yeah, nice
Never
collab
ever.
here. Nice collab. Then we get this.
I thought this was dumb as
Reflections of a Champion. We talked about the 6s last week, but 6, 7, 8.
Should have just released the fucking regular 7. Just the cardinal.
Yeah, it's just a cardinal with like a 3M silver upper.
Yeah. Dumb.
This was a complete reach.
And really expensive.
That's the thing that got me.
$300.
Yeah, I had the price on
$300 for this.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Super
And
reach.
certain ones went to certain stores. I can't remember which one.
Yeah.
Like
wasn't
one
the 8
was-
the hard? I think the 8 was one of the harder ones to get.
I think it was. I think 6 is hard. 7s were like at champs, I think.
I think the 7s were a lot easier to get over, like out of
Maybe.
the 3. I think the 7
Yeah,
is
might have been.
easiest
Foot
one.
Locker, Dayland Mall, Miami, Florida. They had all 3 of them, and I swear the staff there were like begging me to just buy one. Just any of them, please.
They probably were wanting you to buy it just to be like, when you walk away, be like, yo, that idiot actually bought it.
Yeah. You're like, give me that discount and still not buy them.
Yeah, exactly. Like crazy.
Yeah, so that was 2019. Not a great pair there.
Nope.
Then 2020 comes and we get this China release that I kind of forgot about, but these were dope, but really hard to get.
I didn't even know about this pair, to be honest. This is my first time seeing
I
them.
remember these came out.
Yeah.
But they were just like, they weren't only released on sneakers, I think.
And I
I
think
don't
they suffer
think
from
they
a
were
little bit of
big yet.
bad build syndrome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they look like they have some issues.
They just look like
Like, look at how
look at how
like
bad that is.
thin that is
Jeez.
and weird, but really dope.
Why are they taking a photo on someone's bed?
Yeah.
Who knows? Super
I mean-
glow soles.
That's cool.
But like really nice details. Like I like a lot about it, but the build looks
Yeah,
shoddy.
horrible.
Suspect
Looks
for
horrible.
sure.
Yeah. Like that's super dope.
Yeah,
I think
so
that should
Yeah.
have been on the outside, and then the white should have been on the inside. But that's just me.
We don't work for Jordan Brand, so
Hire us.
sorry.
Should.
And then 2020 also saw the Hair 2.0.
No.
I don't mind these. I don't mind
Yeah,
these.
I'm sitting on the fence.
I like the rabbit hair, and I really like that pink.
The pink is nice.
Really like that pink. Yeah.
Yeah, the pink is nice. I think these will be like sleeper hits in
I
years to
think
come.
so. Yeah.
I think in like 10 years, you see somebody wearing these in the mall, you'd be like, yeah,
Oh,
you'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I like them. I think they're kind of cool.
Yeah.
Good
And
price. I'll get them.
yeah, they've been coming down. They're not super sought after yet.
Yeah.
And that's it for the Jordan 7s. I know we got a couple coming out pretty soon here. There's the Flint Gray 7s. Is there another one? Or just those playoffs?
Those
at
ones for
Christmas?
now. Yeah.
Yeah,
those
and the
ones for
playoffs
now.
at Christmas. So a couple more coming, but that's it for the Jordan 7.
I'm gonna say it now. Travis Scott's gonna do Jordan 7.
You think?
Think so?
I think so.
I don't see it.
I don't know.
I can see it. I can
don't
see the
see it.
pocket already around the ankle.
Eh.
We'll see.
I'll tell you, nobody's gonna want that one.
Oh, just you wait.
Yeah, just you wait.
That sounds that's gotta be sarcastic.
Yeah.
Because those things are gonna sell the hell out.
If you think so, time to start hoarding Jordan 7s because the prices are about to
Or
skyrocket.
the pocket, you know where the triangle is? That's gonna be the pocket. That's gonna be the pocket back here.
Right in the back.
Right
On
here?
the back, yeah.
Oh,
no,
on the back.
No, the triangle, yeah.
Oh,
the triangle.
gross.
That's just gonna be the pouch.
So before we finish with the Jordan 7, there's a couple Jordan 7 influenced shoes, we'll call them.
Remix.
So we've got in the early 2000s, we had the Jordan 2-3 line, TWO number 3. This was like a high fashion line of Jordan brand that was inspired by all of Michael Jordan's dad era fashion, I guess.
Please tell me one of you guys got this. Please.
I tried. I've been trying for near 20 years, man.
Yeah.
To get the all-white pair of 2-3.
This was like leather jackets and denim and button-up shirts and like cashmere sweaters and stuff that they did.
Square toe Stacy's.
Yeah, turtlenecks. I have some of the dress shoes, but I don't have these Relay 2-3s. And they came in 2 colors. They came in this color and they came in this white.
Man, that's how you know you can't even like find them. Look how fucking small the image is.
I know. This is the only image of the white one is like that one. Like all these are just random eBay. And I know Jermaine's been doing it too, but I've been like searching on eBay, waiting, trying to find a pair.
Oh, there's a white one. Go down. There's that white pair. No, like
here
on the right. Yeah.
Yeah. Not the white one. I wouldn't want that one. I want the graphite one.
Put these in the same class as
you gotta have
Mules
some
and
like
Mocs.
Yeah.
You have to have been
hope you got
outside
some
back then to love these.
bootleg, or what do you call them? Bootcut jeans with some baggy button up
jeans.
like
Big old
pinstripe
jorts.
shirts.
Yeah.
Big old George with my low cut socks. I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
You're just gonna
Bring
be at the
2002
driving
back.
range also on Saturday.
Yeah,
on
these are
Saturday.
driving
shit. You know that shit. 2002 is hell.
Then we've also got Jordan 7 cleats, so baseball cleats. These came out like only a few years ago, I think.
Yeah, these are pretty recent.
Yeah.
And they were, or these are football cleats, but they did football and baseball in basically the same colorway.
Yeah, isn't the baseball one right there, top to the right? That's
yes.
a baseball pair.
Yeah, so pretty much the same.
Shouts to Gio Gonzalez, man. Like that dude, like almost single-handedly brought back the 7s with cleats. When they gave him like 8 PEs there in like 2017 or whatever it was, he brought back the Jordan 7 cleats for like all sports after that. They pumped out all the football cleats.
Yeah, there were
and
lots
all
of
the
7
baseball
cleats for a little while.
This is a perfect like football and baseball shoe because of that booty.
It works. So,
yeah, it's nice. So good job. And you can't forget about this shoe when you think of the Jordan 7. I think you all know what I'm going to bring up next.
Yeah,
but it is the Jordan True Flight.
The Marlboro Mall edition.
This is from like if you're going like squinting and you're from like across the mall and you're looking into Champs and you're like, oh man, they got a new Jordan 7, and then you get 5 steps closer and you're like, wait a second, that's not a Jordan 7.
Wow.
But yeah,
that's a nice color. That's a nice colorway right there.
This one?
Yeah.
Imagine if they did a 7.
Yeah,
No, this
that
one right
works.
here. Right?
This
If they
one?
did a
The Seattle
7?
joints?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that works.
Yeah, so there's a lot of colorways in this shoe. So many.
Toro Bravo right there.
And this is a shoe that, when did this come out? This would have been like
2012.
2012?
I think before that, because WrestleMania 26.
Yeah, okay.
So it had to have been like 2011.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
whenever the 7 started coming back out again.
This is the one that you see everywhere. You see this black one. But they're still coming out. This is like a staple shoe now. Like aren't there True Flights like just sitting on shelves right now?
I think so, yeah.
Yo, there's True
swear
Flights
there are.
everywhere.
I swear there are.
If
Just
you rock
brutal.
True Flights
And
you like them, tell us why.
to show it up, our man Brett the Hitman Hart, as we talked about, rocking these in the ring. Like, come on, Brett.
Is Vince McMahon kicking him in the nuts right there? On the right to the bottom? That's because he's wearing that shoe.
That's because he's wearing that shoe.
That's like a true
taking a little bump. But there he is. When he was rekindling the magic with Vince, he was wearing True Fights.
Was this in Calgary? This was Calgary, right?
This wasn't, but like this feud came to Calgary. Adam, we went to that show. We were like,
I feel like I was here. I was at this show.
No, I don't think.
No, that wasn't Calgary.
That wasn't Calgary.
That wasn't Calgary. The Calgary show that came, it was like Brett was on the show, and then Vince came on after Raw ended, and Sean.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's when they did the hug and
shit.
Yeah,
that was after
it
was after.
It was just
the most awkward hug of all.
But here we go. Here he is at WrestleMania with the sharpshooter in the True Fight. He wore these so many times, like
every time.
Why?
Every week. I'm not even gonna hold him for that, man.
Yo, we need to Tyson, get Brett. We need
Blade,
Brett to get on the show.
Natalia, like this is y'all. Even B.A. Smith, like y'all let him come out in this. Brett was probably thinking these some sick Jordan 7s, man. I remember. I guarantee you, Brett saying he remembers these.
Yeah,
for sure, for sure, man. For sure.
You gotta.
Man. I can imagine him going. I had these back in '92.
Oh yeah,
Jeez.
No doubt. He's definitely saying he remembers these.
Because like from the midsole down, it's a Jordan 7.
Yeah, right. Yep.
And then there's everything else.
Yo, Har, we should have asked him about these when we saw him.
Oh man,
what is it about True Fights?
He probably would have put us in a sharpshooter in the middle.
What is it about True Fights? He put you in a sharpshooter while wearing True Fights.
Yeah,
and you.
I would take it. I would sell the shit out of that. I would sell the shit out of that sharpshooter.
Yeah. You would be embarrassed.
I'd be like foaming out of my mouth selling it.
Except it wouldn't be from the sharpshooter. It would be from me looking at the True Fights that are putting me in the sharpshooter.
Yeah, you'd be like, this is terrible.
He'll put me in the sharpshooter and I'll try to like tie his shoelaces together.
It's bad look. Say, what the fuck is a True Flight?
Man. Yeah.
This is Jordan. This is Air Jordan.
This is Air Jordan. About True Flight. What is this True Flight you're talking about?
This is Air Jordan.
Oh my god.
All right, that's it. That's the Jordan 7 show. We did every colorway. That's almost a hot take right there. We should have done that for the hot take, the True Flight. Yeah, if you're in your local mall and you think you see a Jordan 7, you might not see a Jordan 7. You might be looking at a True Flight.
Yeah. Do your Googles.
Message us. I was going to say ask the person working at Foot Locker, but they don't even know anymore.
Don't do that.
So ask us. Message YYC SOLEdiers and be like, is this a True Flight or not?
Post it on your stories and tag us in it.
Yeah. And we'll tell you if it's a True Flight or if it's a true Air Jordan 7. Before we get out of here, I think we got to do a hot take. I have a couple. I'm going back and forth which one to do. Let's do this one. It's shoe related, I guess. So I'll bring it up and we'll kind of go through the pictures and let me know what you guys think. This is another Adidas collab that we're talking about here. Adidas doing a collab with Lego.
I like it.
And
I like the other one.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
That's the one.
It's the same shoe.
Yeah, it's the same shoe.
It's the same shoe, and it comes with little Lego pieces that you can stick in and change your stripes.
This is the first collab, I will say, that I like. I like this one. It kind of has a hit of the Adidas or Adi colors. You guys remember that? Where you can change the strip or color it in.
Yeah.
But I'm a huge Lego fan, so this is gets a thumbs up with me.
You like it, huh?
I like it.
You think
I wouldn't pay retail, but if someone gave me a discount on these Ultra Boosts,
do you think you can stick Lego onto the toe?
I was looking at that. It looks like it.
Build a little castle on your toe.
I'm gonna stick so many minifigures on there.
Yeah, you could stick a little minifigure on the toe.
The insole too?
No, the insole just looks. It just looks.
Can you imagine if it was actually like that, but it kind of like massages your foot?
It would be like stepping on a Lego brick.
Yeah.
Like the worst feeling in the world.
The worst thing in the world.
Nobody wants it. I mean, Lego's kind of doing collabs with everyone now. Like they just did a big one with Levi's. That was pretty. I wasn't a big fan.
I think they're all right. I mean, by Adidas standards, this is again another
Lego. They got
another decade of the year collab from them.
Lego got their Looney Tunes collab coming out.
Yeah, so Yeah, it's okay. It's not bad.
Okay.
Like Albert said, if I got them for cheap, I'd get them. But that's about it.
Yeah.
I like that 420 pair better. What is it?
So maybe this wasn't the hot take I thought it would be. I'm not crazy about these. They're like, it just feels.
You're not crazy about Adidas, though.
I'm not crazy about Adidas, and I know neither are, but it just feels like so easy. It just feels like such an easy.
But it comes with Lego.
Yeah, but you could have done something. I don't know. It feels kind of lazy.
But then that's how Adi colors were, though. You
slide the thing in. Like that's what I mean. It's like I've already seen this kind of thing done before, and I feel like you could have done something a little bit
more.
I don't know.
I'm not a fan of the silver hits.
Maybe it's the color.
Yeah, I think if it was black.
Yeah, I don't really like the silver hits. Throw me off
because this is just like this is a nothing. This is a nothing shoe.
Yeah.
And so you're going off the gimmick of putting in your little color.
Yeah.
And it's not enough. It's not enough for me.
Yeah.
It just doesn't do it.
Yeah, I would definitely.
I mean, if I did get this pair, I think I would turn that silver into black.
Yeah, I would change that to something.
Yeah.
I don't know why I went with the silver.
It needs more red. Like
I would have went red.
The Lego colors are red with like a hint of yellow.
Yeah.
But the only red you see on the shoe is just the Ultra Boost on the back. It's like
Yeah, that was the most disappointing part for me was that.
Do some more. Maybe if this was all like the silver was red or something. I don't know.
Yeah, if they did it in red instead, that would have been nice.
Just seems kind of.
If that back tab was like red and then the front toe was yellow, like put in all three colors, it'd be dope.
Yeah. Let's do the other hot take because that wasn't much of a hot
take. But damn, $250.
Yeah, they ain't cheap. They ain't cheap. The other hot take, we take it back to not to Virgil, but to Off-White. I know you guys probably saw this picture rolling around the internet.
I sent it to Albert straight.
But this picture,
I did not see this.
And I think it's a guy at a Supreme store. I think he was working there. I can't tell.
Man, fire this
maybe
guy.
He's not. But it's a guy with Off-White everything that's like the garbage.
This fit
Off-White.
almost gave me I like that caption. This fit almost gave me stroke today.
Yeah,
bro.
So it's like that Off-White Nike mercurial shirt that showed up at all the outlets, the mercurial Off-White that nobody wanted, and those Off-White socks that nobody wanted.
At the end of the day, even if it wasn't Off-White, why are you guys going out looking like a fucking billboard and you don't even look good at it?
Yeah,
this is you're just threw it on. That's it.
The way I see it now, it's almost like the sneaker world is a flex of how much I spent on my shit. Like, you guys remember that thing that you saw, like the thing in London, I think?
They do it all the time at all the sneaker cons.
Yeah, where they get
kids to come up and show how much money their stuff is that they spent on it.
Yeah.
Bro,
which is so weird. It's so weird from like our days of like, I'd be like flexing that, I got this for like $50.
Cheap as fuck.
Exactly.
Yeah, I flex how cheap I got this.
Yeah, it's not like, I got these Off-Whites. I paid $2,000. It's like, bro, why are you so proud of that?
It's so funny when you're like, I got these for retail, and kids are like, what? You got? Why pay retail?
Why are you
why not pay like $1,000?
Why are you proud that you paid more money? You got taken.
No doubt.
That's the world we live in, and this is the world we live in.
Man,
with Off-White man over here.
It just looks so stupid.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't even look good. At least make it try and look like
the sock shoe combo is bad.
Good.
Bro, you give me $100, I will make a crazy fit with Walmart gear look better than this shit. I'm gonna get my AN1s from Walmart. I'm gonna get some sneakers in the fucking AN1s in the Walmart sneaker aisle. Bro, I'm so disappointed in some of the streetwear and sneaker world right now because this is the shit you see here.
That's it. That's also
I always see two extremes. So I always see like the super hype crazy stuff, and then I see a lot of the old vintage stuff, which is kind of cool. So it's always one side to the other.
Yeah,
I love hype stuff, but it's like why does it have to be the whole thing? Like why can't you just be, like have a box logo and then everything else is just chilled out?
Yeah,
and people are like, damn, I haven't seen that box logo in years or whatever.
I don't know, but there's just like, you can go crazy. You can go crazy with your fits and do like all colors, all different kind of patterns and things, and it can work. But this one doesn't. This is like,
No, this one doesn't.
No, you're just wearing
this
like
is
the
like
name
you're
over and over again.
Yeah, this is you trying to flex money, but you're not even flexing money. You're flexing like the low end of all the off-white stuff.
Yeah, you're flexing the outlet pair.
It's like this is all stuff that hit the outlets, and it's like
off-white.
this is like my outlet come up outfit.
Yeah,
it's like, okay, sure, but it doesn't look good. There's a reason it's at the outlets.
I think individually all of those pieces could have looked decent as some part of fit, but altogether, bro, you just took the mannequin and put it on you, and it's just like,
man.
For
and
what?
it didn't look good on the mannequin.
Right,
mannequins are usually like wild. Like you don't. It's just trying to show off the fucking new gear. That's
just all the shit.
out,
yeah.
All the shit. So
that's it.
That must be. Was that an employee? That looked like an employee.
I thought it was, but maybe it wasn't. The more I looked at it, it might not have been.
Didn't seem like it.
Hire him.
There's no way. It was at our Supreme store. I don't see Supreme like being like, yeah, you can come
that's
to work.
your man's, tell him to change his shit.
You can't come to work looking like that. Supreme guys are gonna be like, no.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah.
So it's probably just a dude.
Man, the funny part is you don't even see Virgil go out like that.
No, you never would. You never would.
No.
You see all his followers like go balls to the walls with this shit. And
I
it's
barely see Virgil wear any off-white.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen
just
like,
sneakers.
other than the hat and the sneakers.
Oh, another picture of that hat came out today.
Yeah.
Man, I remember like talking to someone. I was like, man, even just seeing people that own vintage stores, you don't really even see them wearing vintage shit.
Yeah.
Well, sure.
Except for Jimmy Boy.
Yeah, but Jimmy Boy, that guy is just styles upon styles upon styles. You can't touch Jimmy.
Kills it.
Yeah.
Jimmy's got his own thing.
Yeah. Well, that's it. That's our hot take for the week. Adidas Lego. That was kind of almost a hit, maybe with the crew. People liked it.
Maybe I'll get
and then Off-White Man, not doing it, not doing his thing.
Man,
Off-White Man. So that's it for the show this week. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to Fresh Take Network for putting us on all their channels. You can find us on Spotify, Apple, Google, all those places. But you should also be watching us on YouTube. So if you're listening to this and you don't want to listen to this whole show again, but you should watch this whole show again. But next week, come to our YouTube channel, check us out. You can see all the shoes that we're talking about. And that definitely adds another element to the show. Next week is going to be the Jordan 8. Everybody excited for that? What was everyone's first Jordan 8? Do you remember? Off the top?
it.
Awesome.
I have never owned a Jordan 8. Probably never will.
Never have.
Aqua's 2007.
Aqua for me too.
What year did they retro get? 2012? Maybe I did have 2008. I think I did have 2008.
I got a hell of a story because y'all were at Champs back when those came out, and I was just coming in as just as a bystander, and I had one of y'all, I'm not gonna say his name out here, but one of y'all's guys that was working there convinced me that you guys had Aqua 8s on the wall. And he walked up and he showed me those 8.0s.
It wasn't me though. It wasn't me, right?
No. It wasn't you. It wasn't you. And we like got into it. Like,
bro, I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
Took him off the wall and was like, "These are Jordan 8s. What are you talking about?"
Man, I know who you're talking about because I think I was there, and I remember going to the back and going, "You're an idiot."
What are you doing? Why are you doing this?
Let's save that story. Let's save the rest of that story for next week.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the 8s. I'm sure we'll talk about the 8.0s. Why the hell not? So tune in next week for the Jordan 8s. Should be another great show. Thanks for listening. We're back to lockdown, full-blown lockdown, but it's nice outside. So get outside, do some things with your friends, be safe, social distance.
Do a cartwheel.
Do a cartwheel. Is that what Albert said?
Yeah.
Sure. Do a cartwheel. But yeah, keep your mental health in check. Reach out to your friends, family. Reach out to us. We love chatting with people about the podcast, about sneakers. Hit us up on Facebook in the YYC Soldiers group. Hit us up on IG, YYC Soldiers. Hit us up on our YouTube channel. We're on the YYC Soldiers channel, but the Got 'em podcast. comment on all those. We'll hit you back for sure. We love to chat sneakers all day, every day, 24/7 sneaker chat all the time. With that, we'll sign off. You want to do it in unison today?
No.
We tried it last week.
Okay, let's do it.
Go so hard.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Buy what you like.
What you like and wear
what you buy. Peace.
How low can you go? Tell me how deep can you dig? Tell me how far can you kiss? How high can you jump? Tell me do you do a lot of drugs? Tell me do you sip a lot of bub? How far can you go? Tell me are you down?